another one of your friends.
What happened?
He found us.
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Morgemot's dead. We killed...
Oh, it's not the Jungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anissa's.
Still hold your billet, eh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw, up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
Ever since that surge of magic, this place has been going bump. It's an anomaly. Nova seems to have grown more alert. Very recent.
Our ambient magic readings are high. It must be related.
You think it could be related to the death of the Elder Dragon?
Let's get underway.
Commander's destiny.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
By gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather? All hands, full reverse! On your feet. We survived. Somehow.
Commander! Commander, can you read me?
Timey? How are you? It's over. Where are you?
I'm in your bag. I put a two-way communicator in there when you were in Rada Novus.
I don't really have time for this. Something explode...
The map just went crazy and it's where you were going. Are you there?
Yeah, I don't...
Okay, magic levels that high could be super hazardous, like X's for eyes hazardous. But I may have a solution. Based on some of Zin's old Rada Novan research, I've devised a way for you to counter certain types of magical threats. Might take a second to get used to, so train, train, train!
Thanks, Timey.
Rich I ever saw.
We'll talk about this thing you bugged me with later.
Like the world didn't just explode.
Oh, lab fire, gotta go!
Deep into new territory on this one. That explosion was fueled by magic. It wasn't right.
That wasn't like any explosion I'd ever seen.
Our forward propulsion shorted out. What was that?
I think... It's hard for me to actually say, but I think a bloodstone just exploded.
A bloodstone? Then how are we still alive?
Good question, but others might not have been so lucky. I'm going down to scout for survivors. See if I can piece together what happened, and why the blast reversed itself.
Watch your back and let me know what you find out. We'll try to get this bird running again.
Canuck was supposed to meet me here. Hope he and his troops were out of range.
Stirring repair is progressive. Can't believe I'm still alive.
Ah, another place to roam. Ah, members of the Pact.
Bloodstone! Slit your throat!
Commander. Commander, are you still alive?
They've been consumed by bloodstone magic. They deserve a better fate. Nothing. That's never good. White Mantle. But they're different.
The magic is mine.
Be ready to run.
Defense, then offense. There goes another. Nothing. Not dead after all. That's never pretty. My man. A large chunk of the bloodstone, still intact. And these foul things. This bloodstone must have been larger than anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Barely deadly.
Nothing can bring me down. quickly! Might makes me right. My minute. That's it. I am definitely. It served me well. Might makes me right. The blast released spirits trapped in the Bloodstone. I've heard tales of sacrifices among human tribes. Maybe this is related. They were imprisoned for so long and twisted their minds. They don't know friend from foe. We must release them once and for all. My servants.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Imagine it was inches from my face and then it suddenly shot into the ground. You think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure. What are you doing here?
After I was rescued, I notified the Queen about Salvation Pass. Then I regrouped with my squad and chased some white mantle here.
So you were here for the blast?
Craziest thing, it exploded, then imploded. Like when you're a kid and you dangle spit from your mouth and suck it back in.
I never did that.
Sure, me neither. But, you know, when the explosion reversed, it was like it pulled in my soul.
Is it as bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hit in the blast are mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, we owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is.
Are we
There's
sure
a
there
packed
won't be
squad
another
down
explosion?
there. They've already established a camp and are trying to get a foothold in the area.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, it's not all good news. Some other pack members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the pack didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead, but they've been twisted by Bloodstone magic, just like the White Mantle.
They don't deserve that. They deserve peace.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Continue investigation.
Report in. Bridge holding steady.
Outer clear.
Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Timey.
Finally, there's been appearance. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up Bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Timey out.
It has life. Might makes me right. Then offense. My servant. Come in, Timey. I've liberated the artifact.
Only thing to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
Hills of battle.
got a feeling the damage is far-flung. We should probably call for backup.
I don't know if there's backup available. We're probably on our own.
Bennett will figure something out. We just need to follow his lead.